Hi guys.
Good morning, second grade. All right, so you can go and unmute, and as long as your background noise is quiet, we can stay unmuted, okay? How are we doing this morning?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Yeah? Does it feel like a Thursday morning?
Huh?
Does it feel like a Thursday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. One more morning after this, and we'll be done for a few days. That'll be good, won't it? All right. So yesterday I tried to record this meeting, and the video was great, but there was no sound. So I'm trying it a little bit different this time, and hopefully I've got sound this time. So I let everybody know I am recording the meeting. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at names, and it looks like everyone I think is on here got their exit ticket submitted to me like they were supposed to, I think. Okay. And that was good. Today is a new Zearn lesson for you to do. I tried to separate it this time to where there's two assignments. One is you just get on Zearn and do it, and then you mark it as done. And then the other one's the exit ticket all by itself this time. So I'm hoping that's a little bit simpler for you. Okay? All right. And today's lesson on Zearn is like we did yesterday. It's about looking at number bonds and making bigger numbers and making number sentences with those bigger numbers. Okay. You all did great with me yesterday, so I expect you all to do great on Zearn today. Okay. Just make sure you turn in those exit tickets. So today I'm going to kind of preview tomorrow's lesson. Tomorrow's lesson gets a little bit harder for us. Okay. Makes us think a little bit more. So I'm going to kind of preview it and go over it with you today. And then if you've got some questions, you're free to ask me at any time, okay? All right, give me a thumbs up if we're ready. All right, I see thumbs. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to be working with my Unifix cubes today, okay? All right, so we're going to start out with this one, okay? All right, so let me do a click or so. Okay, it's already done that. Let's see here. All right. I'm trying to pick on a random person that keeps giving me teachers. All right, Jace. All right, Jace. What would be the number sentence for this?
Well, it would be 5 plus 2.
All right. So I can say 5 plus 2 equals 7. Okay.
Or you can say 2 plus 5 equals 7.
That's exactly what I was going to ask. What's the other way you can do it? It's 2 plus 5 equals 7. Okay. So I just flip it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is 5 plus 2. And then if I wanted to look at the 2 plus 5, I just kind of think of it like this. So I flip it, right?
Yep.
All right. Good job. All right. So now I'm going to pull in a little bit of subtraction. And when I've been assessing you all and I ask about what's hard in math, a lot of people have said subtraction. Okay? And yeah, subtraction's a little bit harder. It makes my brain think a little more. Okay? So I'm going to put the same Unifix cubes up here, Okay, there's a 5, a 7, and a 2. Okay, here's the 5, here's the 7, and the, or I'm sorry, the 2, and the 7's all of it, right? The whole. Okay, well, we've been working on addition sentences. Okay, I'm going to put a subtraction sentence here. Okay, we've got some background noise. All right, so on a subtraction sentence, okay, which is a little bit different from an addition sentence. Subtraction sentence, we're going to find the biggest number in here. Okay, it's always going to be the whole. So what's the biggest number there, Callie?
7.
It's a 7. The 7 always, the biggest number always goes first in a subtraction problem. Okay? So we've got rid of that one. Okay? So I need to fill in these two blanks with a 5 or a 2. Okay? So if I look, I'm going to take this 7, I've got it right here in my hand, I'm going to pull it apart. Okay? I pulled it apart. Okay? And I'm actually going to take the 5 and put it here, and the 2 and put it there. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay? And I put the 5 here, so I'm going to put the 5 there. And the 2 is over here, and I've now made a subtraction sentence. Okay? If I take 7, and that's what I've got here, 7, and I take 5 away, I take that 5 away, what's left? The 2. And that's my answer. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand that. All right. So, just like addition a minute ago, we come up with what we've been calling flip-flop facts. That's what first grade calls them. Okay? So what's the other subtraction problem that I could have written? Okay? I still got the 7, the 5, and the 2. Okay? Remember, the biggest number always goes first, so it's 7. But what am I going to do here? Okay? I'm going to call on somebody. Gracie, what are we going to do now? A minute ago we had 7 minus 5 equals 2. What are we going to put here this time?
2.
We're going to put the 2 there, and this one's a
5.
5. Exactly. Good job. So now let's see if it works. Okay. I've got some background noise again. I've got 7. And it says I'm going to take away 2. I took away the 2. And how many do I have left?
5.
5. It worked, didn't it? Okay. So, with these blocks, we have come up with 4 number sentences. We said 7. No, we said 5 plus 2 equals 7. And then we turned it around and said 2 plus 5 equals 7. That's how we started with these blocks. Okay? Then we decided to do subtraction, and we had to do 7 minus 5 equals 2. And then last we did 7 minus 2 equals 5. Okay? And these together are what is called a fact family. Fact family. Okay? Jace.
There is another way how to do it. You could have put a 7 where the 2 is in that one and made it that way, but still minus.
No. Okay, I can't put a 7 in this spot or that spot because 7's my total. Okay? And I'll show you. Let me show you a non-example. Okay? And a non-example is one that doesn't work. Okay? So let's say I say it's 5 minus 7 equals 2. Okay? So it says I'm starting with 5. Can I take 7 away from it? No. Okay? We run into a problem, don't we? Yeah. Okay? What about if we said we started with 2 minus 7 equals 5? Can I take 7 away from the 2? No, it doesn't work, does it? No. So that's why we always have to put the biggest number first. 7 minus 2 equals 5. Okay, I start with 7, and yep, I can take 2 away, and I've got 5. That one works. Okay, so we got to make sure it always works. Okay.
Mr.B,
What?
I didn't do that. I mean, the 7 can go where that equal is, but you put the minus where the equal is. And then
Oh, I see what you're saying now. You're saying 2 equals, it'd be 7 minus 5, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying I can put the equals on this side, or I can put the equals on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Yep. Now that, and I'll go along with that one. Okay. Okay.
Yes, you can do that with any family.
Okay. That you're right. Okay. And I'm glad he brought that up because I worked with some third graders last year, and they always thought that if I had 1 plus 2, it had to equal 3 on this side. Okay. Because if I did this and I put a blank, it would totally confuse what they were doing. They didn't really understand that because they didn't see it a lot. Okay? All right? The 3 can go on that side as long as it says equals this. Because this side is 3 and that side is 3. Okay? All right? Jace, I'm glad you brought that up. That was a good thought. Okay? All right. Now, this lesson is called Make It Easy, okay? But the problems are going to get harder, okay? So we're going to try to make the harder problems easier, okay? So I'm going to go back to this. I've got 5 and 2, which is how much? It's 7, okay? But what if I did this? And these are 10s. Do I have just 7 anymore?
No.
No. What do I have?
27.
I have 27. Okay? I have 27. What if I said I have 25 and 2 more? Could I say that? This is 10, 20, and 5. What if I put them together and I said then I have 2 more?
That would work.
That would work. And it would look like this. 25 plus 2 equals, now I've got a blank here. Don't tell me the answer yet. Okay? We know that 5 and 2 make 7, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to break the 25 down into this 20. And I don't know if you can see that. Let me write it a little bit higher. I think I've run out of camera. 25 plus 2 equals a blank. Okay? And we've been talking about number bonds. If I think about the number bond for 25, it would be 20 and 5, right? Right? And look, I'm going to put plus 2. And that's what this looks like, right? Right? I already know that's 7, right? So I'm going to put 7. And what did I not do anything with?
20.
The 20. Okay? So I know that 5 plus 2 is 7, and then this 20 just kind of comes along for the ride, doesn't it? Okay? So I come up with 20, and I put these two together to make 7. So this turns into a 7, and then I write it like this, 27. Okay? But I use my knowledge that I know that 5 and 2 were 7 to get this. Okay? I didn't go back and did we do any counting? No. We use what we know. Okay? And you're going to hear me say that a whole lot in second grade. You got to use what you know. If you use what you know, you don't have to do a lot of counting. Okay? All right. Any questions about what we just did right here? Because we're getting ready to go and do a different one. Okay? Thumbs up if you're okay. All right. Jace, you got a sideways thumb. Does that mean you're kind of okay?
Yeah.
All right. You got any questions?
No, I'm still sleepy.
Oh, you're still sleepy. Okay, me too. I'm a sideways on that one too. Okay.
I'm sleepy too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said, how are you doing for a Thursday morning? Thursday mornings are kind of hard for me. Okay. All right. So let's try this again. Okay. So I'm going to go back to this and say this was 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This was 7, and I need to fill in my blanks here. Okay. If this is 7, what could I put here to make a subtraction sentence?
2.
I could put a 2, and what goes here?
5.
5. Okay. And I'm going to turn it around to look like this. Okay. So I'm going to take the 2 away, and I've got 5. All right, everybody with me? Yep. All right, but look. Let me scoot my camera just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to throw 2 10s in here with it. Okay. So, we didn't start with, I'm going to pretend like we didn't start with 7. We started with 27. And I still took the 2 away. What's my answer?
25.
25. Look, here's the 2 I took away, and I've got 10, 20, and a 5, which makes 25. Okay? So I used this 7 minus 2 equals 5. I used it, and I just added the 20 to it, didn't I? Okay? Any questions about that?
No.
No? Everybody with me?
No. Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to change my blocks this time. Okay? So this time, all right, I'm going to put it like this because they'll all fit on my screen. The other, if I go up and down, I think it cuts them off. Okay, I have to work on my camera a little bit. So, how many blocks do I have right now?
26.
26. All right. And I heard Callie first. Callie, you didn't have time to count all those. How you know it's 26 so fast?
Because I seen the 2 10s, so I knew that was 20, and I looked down at the 5, and then I seen the color change, and I knew it was 6 because there was only one of a color change.
Oh my goodness, you can't see me right now, but I am smiling so big. You told me exactly what I wanted to hear. Great job. All right, this is 20 right here, and this is 6, so it makes 26. Great job. We didn't have to count those, did we? Okay. Now, some people say, well, if you go 10, 20, and 6, 26, that's counting. Yeah, but it's not by ones, is it?
No.
No. Okay. So I want us to not count by ones if at all possible. Okay. So I have 26. Okay. And I'm going to add 3 to it. And here they are. There's the 3 that I'm going to add. I'm going to put it right here. Okay. So let's use what we know. Okay. We've got 6 and 3. 6 ones and 3 ones. Do we know what 6 plus 3 is already?
9.
It's 9. Okay. And what else do we have left here?
20.
It's 20. So look, it's 29. Okay? Did we do any counting?
No.
No. Okay? Now, I could have put these together and said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? But that's counting by ones. Okay? Let's try not to do that. Okay? I could have done this. I could have said 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? If you did that, I'm all right with that counting. But let's try to use what we know. Most of us know 6 plus 3 makes this 9. So let's use what we know and make the 9. And what come along for the ride? The 20, right? It's right there. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're with me. All right. Jace, you still sleeping?
Yeah.
All right. So, what if I put these together now? Okay? And I'm going to turn this around a little bit so they'll all be stacked up right. Erase this. Okay? So, how many blocks do I have starting out now?
20 or 20, 29.
29. All right. So, if I look, doesn't it look like one's missing right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he was there, if I put him there, how many would I have?
You have 30.
I'd have 30. But what's the number right in front of 30?
29.
29. Okay? So I started with 29. Okay? And I'm going to subtract 3. Okay? Now, 9 take away 3. That's something that we need to know. Okay? But we could very easily do that right here. I've got 9, and if I take 3 away, okay, how many's left?
26.
Yeah, there's 6. And then the 20 is right here, so it's 26, right?
Yep.
All right. So the 20, did we have to do anything with the 20?
What?
We didn't do anything with the 20, did we?
No.
No. We did everything with the 9. We took 3 away, and I can look and say, oh, 5 and 1, that's 6. And there's the 20, so it's 26. All right? Any questions about that? Because this time I subtracted, it's a little bit harder this time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Our brain doesn't like subtraction, it likes adding much better than subtraction. Okay? All right. Any questions?
no.
No?
I have something.
Is it a question or are you going to tell me something?
No, I'm off the screen. I'm off the screen and I don't know what's happening.
Oh, you're off the screen. All right. If you find where my blocks are.
Never mind.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, my mom got it.
All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to change my blocks this time. Okay. And I'm going to say that we're going to start with this. How many is that?
20.
It's 20. And I'm going to add this. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm going to add this one to it. How many did I add?
10.
I added 10. All right. And let's see here. Is that Easton? Yeah, Easton. What is 20 and 10 more?
30.
It's 30. All right. It's 30. So I've got 20 and 10 more is 30. How many 10s is 30, Easton?
3.
It's 3. Okay. All right. What if I change this to this number? Okay.
25.
That's 25. And I'm going to put something down here in just a minute. Okay? I'm going to put another 10 down here. Okay? And I'm going to put it right up here. Okay? So I'm going to put plus 10. Alright? So we've been using what we know about the ones. But did the ones change? It stayed the same. The tens changed, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I had 2 tens. Now I've got 3 tens, which is 30. So I'm going to put the 3 for 30. And the 1 stayed the same, so it stays the same, right?
Yeah.
And we have 35. Is that what we got?
Yep.
Yep. Alright, see how that worked? Hey, when we were doing it a minute ago, with the 6 and 3 and the 5 and the 2, all that, we was talking about ones, and the tens never changed. This time, the ones stayed the same and the tens changed. But we do the same thing, right?
No.
Yep. All right. So, you all told me this is 35. What if I said take 10 away?
It would be 25.
So I take 10 away. I'm going to take them away. All right. Did the ones change at all?
No.
Nope. So I'm going to put the same ones. The tens changed, so what do I have left?
20.
20. So I'm going to put this 2 in the tens place for 20. See how that worked?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. All right. We got 2 more. All right. And I got to build them because they're different. So here is our first total. So how much is this?
24.
24. Okay. And I'm going to add 2 more. Okay. Plus 2. Now, I'm going to move the 10s out of the way for a minute, and let's just look at this 4 and 2. Okay. Do we know what 4 and 2 is?
Yeah.
All right. I need everybody to hold their fingers up and tell me what 4 and 2 is. All right. And Lorna, can you unmute? And can you tell me what 4 plus 2 is?
6.
It's 6. Okay. But when I put these together, oh no, look, it shows a color change, but there's only 4 there. Okay. Sometimes that happens, so I gotta correct it. So I'm gonna put the 5 and then the 6. Okay. So now it looks right. Looks like 6, doesn't it? 5 and
Yeah, because that's what I know.
yeah. Okay. The other way we were looking at it, okay, it's kind of like I'm thinking about doubles. Okay, but we're not exactly there yet. Okay, so we're going to think about it as a 5 and a 6. So there's a 6. Did I do anything with these 10s?
No.
No. So there's still 2 10s, which is 20, right? So it's 26. Got that?
Yeah.
All right. Now, here's the super duper challenge of the day. Okay? All right. Let's see here. I'm going to build 2 numbers. I'm going to build that number. How much is that?
24.
It's 24. And I'm going to give you another number. Okay? And there it is. And I added this one to it. Okay? Uh-oh, wait a minute. That's right. No, I need a red one. There it is. Hey, but I'm going to put him up here with the 10s because he's a 10. Hey, so I added 10. All right. Did I add any ones?
No.
No. So he stays the same. All right. I had 2 10s. Now I've got 3 10s. So the answer is
34.
34. Okay. And guess what we've done? We have actually went through all of tomorrow's Zearn lesson with you. Okay? So tomorrow when you do lesson 3 on Zearn, it's going to show a video and it's going to show the guy on there, he's going to show you the same things. Okay? But it may look a little fancier than mine. But that's okay. Alright? Any questions about what we've done today?
No.
Jace, you have a question?
No, but I have made this paper look like a book.
Oh, okay. All right. So today you're going to do Zearn lesson 2. You're going to turn in the exit ticket. You're going to mark that you've done the Zearn online. You're going to mark it as done in the Google Classroom. You're going to submit the exit ticket by itself. I split them up, trying to make it simpler for you. Okay. If I return it and it's got a message on it for you to type the answers in, that means you didn't type the answers in. Make sure you type answers in on the exit ticket. And there was already about 4 or 5 kids that did that this morning before I got on, and they had answers. So I think maybe this one might go a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to stay on until everybody's gone in case you've got a question. And if not, then you all are free to go, and you all have a great day, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.
See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.